maybe seeing other person living what the person has thought before, so he's able to see that, okay, I can have this as mine as well. So with seeing, okay, hope I'm not confused, but we
You are
see.
very confused, honey, and I love you like that. But see, what inspires your vision is not your vision. No? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes,
Like if you saw somebody doing something you think you can do, that person only inspired you to see, right?
yes.
That person is not what you saw. Huh? Okay. But I think we're all correct in some ways. I think we know what we're saying. So, is vision the primary tool for leadership? What I mean by that is, does leadership start with vision?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Does leadership start with vision?
Yes, sir.
Yes, give a bit.
Because of how you define leadership as positive influence, it doesn't start with vision, it starts with values.
What inspires values? What makes you prefer one thing to the other?
Okay, that would be vision.
Are you back where we started?
Yes, sir.
That's a good comeback. Okay, so therefore, is vision the primary tool of leadership? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Is vision
No, I don't believe it is, because going back to
MIT?
yes, MIT,
Yeah.
for getting the right people into the bus, getting the wrong people out, and before you figure out where you drive the bus. So it's not, if you have to get people in before you figure out where you take the bus to, the vision cannot be the primary.
Okay, when you're getting people into the bus and out of the bus, it's not based on something you intend to achieve.
Yes.
What's starting? How do you become a level 5 leader? You must first prioritize.
The transcendent vision.
Does it not begin from there?
Yes, sir.
Because organizing the people around that, because you are something before you are looking for alignment in people. It's just that when you have to recruit people, you must first align with values. Because if you allow division to be the recruiting factor primarily, you can get people who align based on their gift, and the values are not congruent with what the vision you already have. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, sir.
Okay. Do you understand me, gift? Okay. Summarize what I have said so far. You've had mic. Vision. So what is vision? Is vision the primary tool for leadership? Can we safely say you are not a leader if you don't have a vision? Huh? So you agree that vision is the primary tool for leadership? Please, Mike's not talking. Even what? Huh? You are baffling this business. Only God will help us. Eh? God. I want to be like you. Yeah, go on.
Yes, sir. I think any business, a family, or anything you want to start with the vision in mind. And it's that picture you have in mind that will keep you through all the trials and the hustle around.
Now we can get to the benefits, but the vision you say is what? It's a picture
Yes.
of
what you want to achieve.
the end.
Of the end.
Which means leadership begins with seeing the end.
Yeah, yes.
Leadership begins with seeing the end. Is that not?
Yes, sir.
If you are truly seeing the end, will you be able to describe the end that you see?
Yes.
So a person who cannot articulate their vision, is the person really a leader?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oche, is the person a leader who cannot tell you what they are looking at, what they intend to achieve, go to, right? So vision is a picture of the ideal future. Ideal means perfect, okay? So this is John. And this is John's picture of what John can become. This is what John starts with from here, right? Is that not? Are you with me? So if John is ever going to make the ideal to become the real, John will first be able to articulate the ideal. Must know the ideal so clearly. It's the ideal that pulls John towards its accomplishment. Is that not? So John has seen the outcome, whatever that is. The source of this ideal can be God. Okay? Huh? Are you here? But, yes.
So can we use an example? As we read through the Old Testament in is it Numbers or Leviticus, when God promised the children of Israelites the promised land. Before that job, before they got there, they did a lot of things. Moses is their leader. I think what you're trying to, I can picture that together. Moses already
I
saw.
hope you answer my question. No?
Yes, I'm answering
Okay,
your question.
yes.
Moses already saw the land filled with milk and honey in his mind already. So he was trying to convince the other people, which are the Israelites, to also believe that God can actually take them to that place. So that's why he kept begging God whenever they default, and he kept pushing them to, we can get to this place, we can get to that place. I think that's a typical example.
So it is that picture that is the starting point of Moses' leadership, right? I'm asking now.
Yes, sir.
You don't sound like you're sure. Is it? So we agree that vision is the primary tool for leadership. With me. A clear vision inspires leadership commitment. Huh? Huh? Gift. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And vision is a picture of the ideal.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
A picture of the ideal.
Yes, sir.
So can we say if somebody does not have a vision, how do we know if somebody does not have a vision? And how do we know if somebody has a vision? How do we know if somebody has a vision?
When somebody has a vision, they don't stop irrespective of what happens along the way. They
Look at my face for approval. Say what you are saying. How do we know if somebody has a vision?
if someone has a vision, they don't stop, irrespective of the hurdles along the road. They want to achieve the vision, and no matter the people that comes on board, no matter how petty they are or how what, they don't deviate their attention from achieving what everything they do around it. They say, they do, they act. It's all about the vision. But if someone just have a desire to achieve something, and any small,
Are you saying the desire to achieve something is not enough drive to cause somebody to pursue it in?
no, it's not.
Huh? Okay. So basically, you are saying that a vision is a motivation. Is that correct?
What is the motivation? What keeps you going?
Is it the only? So vision is a picture of the ideal. The question is this: if somebody has a vision, how do we know the person has a vision? You say number one. You say the person will nothing will stop the person, right? So can we say proof of vision is number one? What should we write? Conviction. Huh? Hmm? You said what? Result. Okay, so proof of vision is vision bets what? Conviction. Vision bets clarity. Does it? Does it? It does.
Because you don't confuse it. When you see it, you don't get confused.
I'm liking you afresh. I don't know what's happening. Hi. Oh yeah, number three. Vision will bet conviction. That means to be resolved. The vision bets what? Clarity. What is clarity? Then what's the third one that vision bet? Commitment. Conviction is, I agree. Commitment, right? It inspires commitment. Commitment is one M, right? Okay, let's probe for these three. We say vision is the primary tool of leadership, right? Nobody can lead if they don't see where they are going, right?
Yes, sir.
And to see where they are going is to see the outcome they are pursuing.
Yes, sir.
And that is a clear picture of the preferred outcome or desired outcome or the ideal. We can call it the picture of purpose, whatever you call it, but I'm going somewhere, okay? So, if somebody... Oh yeah, now check conviction. Because they're the same root word. Conviction. Fully persuaded. Conviction, no. That is legal conviction. A firmly held belief. Okay. So, what is proof of conviction? Unpersuadableness. Huh? The proof of conviction is how do you know somebody is convicted about a thing? It means that they are fully persuaded about a thing, therefore unchanging. Is that not? So that's proof of conviction. What's the proof of clarity? Okay. We're discussing vision, then we'll discuss values, and maybe the third one. Vision and value would be good, but I don't want to talk about valuables because, you see, Leadership begins with the tool of a vision. Okay? So anybody who cannot articulate a vision does not have one. Is that correct? Because if you have a vision, you'd have clarity about it. For example, if you want to build a house and you see the house you want to build, and you need to talk to the person who is going to do the work, will that be a difficult conversation? Huh?
No, sir.
Why would it not be a difficult conversation? You have lived in it. You know every corner. Is that not?
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, you'll be stubborn and committed to ensuring this other person gets in their head the picture. Is that not? Huh? That's because you see. Is that correct? Add to it.
Yes, and the people following you,
Let's know we'll get
they
there.
don't need you to keep explaining where you're going to if you.
No. That's we're not interested in the people now first. I'm testing for your leadership. Like if you are a leader, the primary tool, what starts you on the journey of leadership is a personal vision. Is that not? It means you have had an encounter. Whatever inspired it, it's not my concern. Maybe a book you read or a person you saw doing something. But now you now have a picture. This is you. This is the vision. A picture of, you say desired outcome. Doesn't sound very strong to me. A picture of, you can say picture of purpose. You can say what? Ideal future. Ideal, I like that. Picture of an ideal, okay, picture of ideal. Oh, the words are here. The picture of an ideal future, right? This picture that you have of an ideal future, what is it made up of? Or what is it made of? Is it made of, is it an imagination? So I said, if somebody's a leader, they started with a vision, right? They have a vision. This vision bets conviction in them, clarity, and therefore their commitment, right? Okay. And so, how do we experience clarity in that person? They can tell you what it is. Huh? So leadership begins with vision. Leadership begins with vision. Vision is the primary tool. Primary tool. Vision inspires leadership. That is why if you want to transfer leadership to another person, you will communicate a vision. Is that not? Huh? Because if you can communicate a vision clearly to them and they catch the vision, it will bet conviction, right? Because they are clear, it will bet conviction and it will inspire commitment. Is that clear? Okay. And we say a vision is a picture of an ideal future. So, here's my question. Who can describe as you are now, for example, I think I was asking Naomi, she came to see me in the office before the meeting. I said, you have entered what I'm going to discuss, but we'll continue the conversation when we meet here. I asked her a question. I said, what was the question? I said, what is the biggest what? Ambition. Yes, I said, what is the biggest goal that you have had of yourself? What I'm testing for is, what is the most ideal picture of yourself that you see? It's asking, what is your personal vision? Do you understand what I mean? You can sit down, please. I'm not putting you on the spot. Are you with me? What is, if you have seen your ideal self, is that not a vision? If you have seen your ideal self, is that not a vision? Huh? So if you have seen your ideal self, it means you have seen a picture of the best possible outcome of yourself, right? What else can inspire? Of course, if you are seeing the picture of your ideal self, you'd have a conviction from that. Is that not? And you'll be clear about it, meaning you'll be able to tell me. Is that not? Who has? So I'll make it very specific. You are, bring the mic to her, please. Okay, so I'll take the question again slowly. Do you know that the more you get to the specifics, people who say they lead move back? What does that mean? They are not convinced, or they've not seen. If you see and you do not believe, did you really see or you imagined? Do you understand what I mean? If you say you see yourself a certain way, now there is nothing that will stop anybody from saying so. Huh? The proof will be distant. If it's a vision, if it is an imagination, it is not a vision. Eh? If I say, imagine your best possible self, I'm saying play with pictures of possibilities. Is that? Eh? And that's not difficult. Because in that case, it's a mental projection. You will have many copies. Is that not? Huh? Because the vision, the ideal vision of yourself is you. It's not an imagination. Do you get what I mean? I'm not sure. I said the ideal vision of yourself is you. Huh? Huh? It's not what I say. It's not. It's not. It's not an imagination. So, an imagination cannot reside permanently in your spirit as reality. But the vision can. Huh? There's a difference between what do you want to be, or who do you want to be, and who you are. You can want to be many things, so. Huh? Okay, so let's go with you. Vision. Then we will go to the other thing. So, what did I say? What did I say? Yes, tell us when, how, and who you see yourself to be. I mean, bring us into your experience.
Okay. Well, it started with a lot of scatteredness. First of all, finding out my strengths and my potentials, the thing I can do, the things I enjoy doing, even though I am not paid, I can do it for free with all excitement and joy. I found that. Then I got a picture.
When?
To be a preacher. That I was going to be a preacher.
Okay, so listen to her.
Yes, in 2017.
So listen to her, please.
And when I got that...
She said she got a picture that she was going to be.
Yes.
Is she?
Not yet, as at that time. I was going to be preaching.
I'll go back to what I said. Huh? It sounds to me like an aspiration.
No, I got a picture of myself as a preacher.
You got a picture
of myself
of your
preaching. But as at that time, I wasn't.
Okay.
Yes. So that was why I said I was going to be.
Yes,
yes, because that time I wasn't preaching.
So listen to me now. This picture that she's getting, is it a picture about who she is or what she does?
So she is.
Who you are?
Yes.
Okay, just go on. Let's not stop it.
And so, over the years from 2017 till now.
So preacher, yeah.
Yes, over the years from 2017
it sat
till now.
strong in you.
Yes.
As a preacher.
Yes. So, I am a global media evangelist. That's who I am right now.
And you found that out when?
2017.
How old are you then?
I was 31.
Until then, you have had a lot of vision.
Yes, personal.
What is the difference between those ones and this? And each one held you so strong.
Yes, those ones were really financially based. I wanted to own a marketing and sales outfit.
No, in those ones, did you see who you are?
Yes, I saw this. There were things I admire: a high value, high achiever woman who makes a lot of money by herself.
You don't want that anymore.
Independent and strong.
You don't want that anymore. Okay, but it's beautiful.
So, this one was not anything I liked. So once I saw it, I knew it was what I had to do. It took me a while to come to it, but it is who I am.
So, how has that changed you?
Oh, it has tamed all of my ambition, my personal ambitions, the things that I so desired, that I have natural drive to achieve things as a person. And I am more tempered. I am more slow to follow the process that God is leading me through, knowing that He is the one.
What inspired that experience?
That experience, okay, this was what happened. Tara Fela Durotoye turned 40
Okay.
in 2017, and she was my role model at the time. And I was going to go into beauty business, production of makeup, and she was my role model. 2017.
2017. Okay.
Yeah, she turned 40. And so, as at 31, I looked at myself, I said, I'm 31. If I give the attention and
By
time
40.
by 40, I should have made a major mark in Nigeria as a leading brand financially and also a producer of makeup products.
So that was a quest to be somebody.
Yes, that was my
So you had
quest.
a quest to be somebody.
Yes.
To be significant.
Significant,
Okay.
seen, heard, known.
Okay.
That was my personal drive. And so I was at, but then I was working here in church as evangelism coordinator. Yes. So I was printing a banner at Sokwe State Junction, and after the printing, I was making it, and I was sewing the banner when my mind was on it. The people I admire, Ibukun Awoshika, Olajimoke Adenowo, who is a solid architect, a well-known woman, a child of God. So my role models were child of God who are very established, high-value women. And so
these people, they are all women.
They are all godly women.
They are godly women.
Their families are
intact. Career.
They have career paths, and they are respected, known.
But they are spiritual.
They are spiritual.
Okay.
So that was my drive.
People you
admired.
Which people did you admire before them?
Oh, I admired Moabudu. She was one of my major lady, because I've always wanted to be on media, on screen.
That was
and all that.
When? What period?
That was before I got married.
Okay.
Yes, I used to watch Moments with Mo all the time.
So you had what I call it, a drive.
Personal ambitions, yeah.
Okay, personal ambition, or a sense of significance.
Yes, I had a sense of significance.
You had this feeling that
I am someone.
you are someone.
Yes.
What informed that?
I'm
not really asking you for answers. I'm asking us to think as I'm asking you. What informed that? Does everybody have it? Does everybody have that sense of significance?
I've always had that from childhood.
Does everybody? Some people just are cool with. But you didn't want. While you did you have a sense of significance? Let's say everybody has a sense of significance, but everybody believe, or everybody at least should believe, that they are important. But there are people who believe that they should accomplish things that have the attention of others.
Yes.
This is different from.
Yes.
Do you understand? You know?
Yes.
I've met somebody who told me that what she wanted was to be a great mother. And I respected that for it. Mother. You know, most times when we have people talk about this sense of significance, they cannot look at it from that perspective, mostly. Because it seems like, mother, that's what you are going to. It's like get married and have children. Mother. Okay, so why did you shift from Mo?
It was a clear instruction. So I was in that place where I was ideating, where I had a very clear rebuke or instruction from the Spirit of God that you will never be a Tara Durotoye. You will never be an Ibukun Awoshika. The person you would be is a Joyce Meyer and Ijomah, Funke Ijomah. And at that time, personally, I don't like those people.
Okay.
Yeah,
so in a sense, preacher.
Yes.
Preacher.
That was what I got.
So, what did it cost you?
It was such a pain.
Was it like a reset?
Yes, major reset.
Reset?
Yes.
How? In what area?
First of all, reset to the level of drive or aspirations I was having. As at that time, I had not even read the Bible. I was not as serious.
Oh, it made you go to read the Bible.
It made me have to start like, okay, so if you are going to preach, first of all, you must have knowledge of the product you're selling. So it started me afresh on a whole new journey.
So it birthed conviction.
Yeah.
So you are convicted about what now? That this is who you
This is who I
who
am. Yes.
So are you clear about the cost?
Yeah, and I'm paying the price.
You're committed. What will challenge this in your life? What can challenge it? What can, not what,
what can
will.
challenge
What can
it?
challenge this?
Marriage would have challenged this.
In what way?
Let's say my husband, I get this kind of a vision and my husband doesn't want that. And that can really challenge it.
Marriage.
Yes.
You were willing to let go of your marriage if
This is very interesting. Even my husband said it of recent. This is the thing that he cannot touch. That is who I am.
I always miss that thing. That thing. I hear it in this church from time to time. Then I see it must be. Where's Gloria? I hear it. Something kicks. I know how to get you. Okay, so you are you willing to be only this?
Yes, if that's all it takes, yes. Only this. This is the most important. Every other thing is an also.
Everything is around this. Eh?
Yes, sir.
We are watching. At least we are here, right? We're here. Thank you. So, this person says clearly who they are. Who else? Leadership, the primary tool for leadership is a vision. Now, a vision is the picture of your preferred outcome. And I say, of an ideal outcome. Okay, that's general interpretation. So, will you say you had a visitation by God? Describe it. So what would that be? Because for most people, we experience or we tell the story of some spectacular spiritual happening. And does it always have to be like that? But you have always been a Christian.
Yes.
And in your ambition, you still have been a Christian.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
Okay, this one was a rerouting away from I wouldn't have been a preacher. I wouldn't have been.
But
I didn't believe that I was someone who should hold a mic and tell anybody about God.
But you were going to be a Christian.
Yeah, of course. I would never stop being a Christian.
Okay, which means that the image of you before then was a successful person.
Child of God.
A successful child of God.
Yes.
This case now is not a successful.
It's you standing
it's
and
a
speaking, a preacher to people.
Okay,
and
he's a
converting
preacher.
souls, yes.
So the difference is that the priority shifted.
Shifted, yes.
Okay, so this is a call. You felt a calling,
Yes.
to ministry.
Primarily.
Good. I'd like to experience somebody else who has had. Yes. Vision is the primary tool for leadership, right?
Yes, sir. So I should.
And it doesn't have to be preacher. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So it's not like who is not preaching is not allowed to have a vision, please. But whatever it is, you will be convicted, sold completely on it, just like this experience they are sharing, okay? So, yes.
Should I talk about my journey? Or
No. Do you have a vision?
Yes, I have.
How did it happen and when and how do you know that is?
Okay. It became clear when I was in the university. But before then, I've always, based on my background and people around me, I knew that, okay, it happened when I saw a video of someone speaking, not a preacher. I can't recall the name of the speaker.
Just go on.
Yeah, but the person was talking about the fact that, was talking about background, that you can change everything. The way, so the person was talking like that. Then I just felt like, okay, this sounds good. But I was still a Christian then.
This
so
was what year?
This was like 2016.
Okay.
2016.
Okay.
So I got to school 2019. So 2020 when we had that COVID
Lockdown.
whole thing, yeah. So when I was at home, I decided to watch videos of preachers and speakers because I've always seen myself talk, teach. So when I'm in a group, I like to be the one. I might not talk, but when I talk, it's just to edify or to make you see a brighter light to it. So I was always drawn to the whole speaking thing. But if you see me normally, you think I don't talk. So, but when I was watching videos, I think one of the women that caught my eye was Pastor Mildred Okonkwo.
Okay.
So yeah, then she was talking about faith and all of that. But so after that period, when I went back to school, I saw the thing I'm really particular is identity. So it's identity. So when I went to school, I saw that people were living, even though I think that in terms of other factors, they are better than me. I see them like they're living below. So I felt like you have what it takes to. So I say, for example, I'll say girls, for example, are in relationship they are not supposed to be in. They are getting beaten up, or people living below what they can be. So it became that but before that, I've already seen myself teaching people that, okay, you can be more, like I said, because I've already seen that picture that you just need to see yourself different, you can be more. So one particular day when I was traveling back from school, me and my friend was inside the Sienna from Abraka. That is in 2021. So yeah, 2021. So when we come in, she said, Joy, you can teach. As at that time, I didn't know I can teach. So I'm just doing it normally, but she just said, I think you have the gift of teaching. I said, eh. So then, somehow I was able to articulate that the thing I want to be is that I want to be someone that inspires people to know who they are. At whatever medium, whether it's speaking, whether it's pastoring, whatever medium it takes. But that is the thing that I want to be. So at the beginning it was, I said I want, for example, my business I'm doing, I will turn into an academy, but when people come, I'll create it in a way that some also might relate to them visiting and facing self, learning about self and discovering their self. And then even when I was talking about self, it was not any other self, but who they are in God, in Christ. That was what it is. So when I came here and I saw, so even when I came to the church here, then I was giving teen ministry. And now it's still like another avenue for me to do that.
What do you forget what you are giving?
Yeah.
What do you see?
The major thing is the speaker.
Speaker.
Yeah.
Speaker. Okay. You see yourself as a speaker.
Yes, sir. Oh, pastor, preacher, all of them, but the one that teaches.
Is this vision clear?
It's clear because when
They are helping your vision.
no, it's not epic. No, it was saying it's not bad. Okay.
He says it's not bad.
No. I shouldn't explain. Like, it's trying to say I should not complicate things, but
He says you're not complicating.
that's what he's trying to say.
What did you see? What's the ideal picture of yourself you saw? Have you seen one?
Yes, I am.
What's that?
Preacher.
I don't believe you.
I believe myself, sir.
Because you are telling a plain story.
Okay. That is the first. Before anything, yes, a preacher. That is a preacher, yes. That's it.
I said that who you are is not who God is going to make you, it's who He has made you. So He pulls the veil for you to see it. So it's not like I'm dealing with when you see yourself in God, you do not see what you are aspiring to be. You see what you are. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Huh? When you see what you are, your spirit responds to it naturally. Others can experience it as unwavering conviction. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand now.
You can't talk like this. I'm not teaching you now to talk how vision will make somebody talk, because then it will not be the vision talking.
I get it, sir. Now I get you now, sir.
No, I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just saying the vision will bet conviction, clarity, and commitment. I'm going to values later. Because when it comes to, we humans think that this is what I want to have. This is what I want to have. Whereas, you are supposed to be something. If you be that thing, it will be clear to you what that person does. I believe your values come from your vision. What I mean is that, for example, if you see yourself as a medical personnel, so studying medical books suddenly takes the preeminence in your study because, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That the things that become important to you, the things that, okay, if you see yourself as a preacher, valuing your spiritual growth will not be something they are teaching or encouraging you to do. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Because your being informs your doing. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, you sound to me like somebody who's still clarifying. Huh? Who still, I believe everything you have said. I'm just saying that, but it sounds like,
I've not gotten it.
like you have not what?
Like I don't know it exactly.
No, you don't speak clearly. I don't know whether you know it or not. Those who know speak clearly. Do you understand what I mean? You don't speak clearly. I see myself as a speaker. I hear that a lot. You can speak in many places. I see myself as a speaker can mean a lot of things. So while you are focused on speaking spiritually, if somebody inbox you now that I want you to represent this organization, and they are a charity organization, they're doing good things, but it's not Bible they are teaching, you can lend your speaking voice. Is that not? No, do you get what I'm saying? Because your vision is not specific. Huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying you might be in the process. So you can't trust yourself to lead with that vision. You get what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. If you never do or be anything else, will this still be you? What you said?
I didn't get that, sir.
If you never do or be anything else, will this still be you?
Yes.
Because your fulfillment is in being what you see. I'm not going to be what I am. I'm fulfilled. I don't know if you get me. Huh? Your fulfillment is in being. And it's not difficult to be. It's the natural response of your spirit to a clear vision, to be. Why? You were. You just found out. Question. When does somebody become a preacher if they are called to preach? Is it when they are preaching? So vision. Number 2, values. What are values? So vision is a picture of an ideal future. What is a value? You see now, when I ask this question of vision now, that is the primary tool of leadership, we don't have much people talking, right? But everybody has title of leadership. Sister Patandafa. You're laughing, you've not even heard my question. So there's no need asking it. There's no need to ask. But why are you laughing? What have you been the past 10 years? What have you been?
I've been several things.
There's the problem. You've been several things, like what and what, like what and what. I'm not talking about roles you have played. We can all play multiple roles, please. Let me give you, I hope I have time to say this. Please sit down, I want to say something. I called my children a few days ago. My wife, after morning devotion, I spoke to my wife and my 2 kids, and I said to them, I said, I want to tell you, because I know I have to say this thing over and over for them to get it. I said, this is what I'm trying to get you to see. I don't want you to go to school, graduate, and get a job. And when I was talking to them, I asked my wife, do you understand what I'm doing, or you are just doing whatever I say for you to do? I mean, are you obeying what I am saying? Because I'm imagining if I'm not there, would you be able to explain the why behind what I do? I said, I don't want you to go to school and come out and get a job. I said to them that, because my little girl reads this cash flow quadrant, she can tell me a lot of things in it. And I said, what's the difference between the right side and the left side? She said, the right side is for employment, the left side is for business. I said, no. I said, the difference is not the craft. You can be any craft in all of the quadrant. The difference is in the philosophy of life. Wealth or poverty is not a craft. It's a way of living. I said, you can be a doctor in any of the quadrants. You can be a doctor as an employee. You can be a doctor as a self-employed. You can be a doctor as a business owner. You can be a doctor as an investor. Do you understand what I mean? I said, so it's not the craft. no matter the craft that you have, the philosophy that funds your life. Because I was saying that to say to them that I believe I am the best teacher for you. Because I'm not going to teach you how to be a lawyer or how to be a doctor or whatever. So that's for you to choose. Choose what fits your strength, please. That's for you to choose. I said, but don't. The program we ran, poor philosophy of life graduate came out to go be a tool in the hand of somebody. I said, I want you to go master a craft, come out, set up a platform. So I'm saying go master a craft, start a business that does that craft. I said, so you see your mom? I asked, I said, do you know what I'm doing with you? Said, I went to school. I didn't do anything with the certificate, graduated. But you see what I'm doing today? What I'm called to do, I set up a platform to do it. That's what I said. So I refused to follow the path. I rejected it. Therefore, I cannot be hired, I cannot be fired. Are you following? Now, I told my girl, I said, I started called Global Investment. Though primarily real estate, but it's involved in many other things. You will take it and inherit the portfolios in it. I said, most people will say, ask her what do you want to study after talking to her and everything. She said, I want to study estate management. I said, beautiful. I said, don't think I'm sending you to school after reading estate management to come and go and work for estate management company. You will go and do internship in an established estate management company to come and run your own estate management company. If I started with an investment portfolio, I will do my passion and not be broke. I said, so I'm not teaching you. This one say you want to read law. I say, when you finish the law practice, I have O'Neill and O'Neill Associates, that you will set up with that practice and invest in real estate, this platform that I started. I said, nobody's born that way. It's a philosophy of either poverty or wealth. So the school is not the best place to teach you for me. I am your teacher for life. So it is first important to me that if my daughter is going to university, the value system in that place is important to me. I'm not the guy who's excited and send my children to Ukraine or whatever because of one sophistication of the school. I'm not that guy. Values are very important to me. Others can do that. I say people do a lot to service other people's thinking. I will not do that. When my daughter told me where she wanted to school, no. I said something to her. My wife said she has spoken to her that that's the place she wanted to school. But I said why I thought of that place. It's not why I thought of that place that she thought of that place, but we saw eyeball to eyeball. My little girl is going to school, and she wants to study estate management. If you study estate management in Nigeria today, where do you want to go and work? How much will they pay you? The things she's discussing with me and reading and learning about investment and real estate and the rest, they are the school I want her to go to. What I do in my own way and set up this thing is for her to carry on with my mentorship and continue. Are you following what I'm saying? So when I look at the 5 priorities, I tell them, what's your vision for your life? They say, in the first priority, this is what I see myself doing. Say, I want to continue teaching this 5 priority. I said, so what do you want to be there? Be there, be. I say, minister. You know what that means? It is not pastoring. So they are not slaves of this platform to continue my work. However, my wife is. I said, this is your platform, and this is your platform. I'm going to teach you people how to go like this, to work for nobody. Why? It's the picture of my family that I see, that I'm executing, following an unconventional path. Are you following what I'm saying? If you don't, I said, vision informed me valuing this part to that part. Are you following what I'm saying? My values, which I said is the things I want them to do, is because of the things I see them to be. Wealth mindset is a philosophy. We are raised with poverty mindset. Poverty mindset. When my father-in-law was alive, he advised me, say, if I will be like you, I will go read law. Because he believed that I'm intelligent and time has not gone. Go and read law. And I see you better than most lawyers. You, who did, I'm seeing you better than most lawyers. Better than them and still envying them. It's a mindset. My children not go suffer. It's not leadership. Your chip. You know where I wanted my daughter to go to school? I was shocked she has told my wife, Unilag. To you, it's a public school. I want her to experience Nigeria at Lagos the rough way. They are teaching her school. They're not teaching her life. That's my work. There's a lady in this school, in this church, who schooled in United States of America. She's here in this world, showing up at her father's plastic shop. Vision, vision, vision. It's not everybody who read law that's practicing law. Vision. I can never read law, come out and not practice and not set up the plan. That's my thinking. Ownership, ownership, ownership. I cannot. I cannot read medicine and not set. Look, I told my children, if I read medicine, I'm not going abroad though. This was the opportunity here. You know why people fly abroad? The difficulty of starting. Do you know that's the reason? The difficulty of starting. That is why. But most of them who go abroad can never own a hospital again for the rest of their life. Their productive years, they use it to go and do night shift and morning shift and morning shift. The worst thing they will do is to come back here. They have built a house. That is the worst thing they will do. Because that pathway is still the poor person pathway, the middle class pathway of keeping a job and maybe 2 jobs. It's in their spirit, irrespective of the craft. So you will not be taught the philosophy of the rich in the classroom. You'll be taught a craft. How you translate that is depend on you. Do you understand what I mean? Look. I want them to think that way from scratch. I don't want them to unlearn what I unlearned. So, your values come from what? If vision, you see, if you don't really have a vision, the truth is that you will change from stage to stage. You will change. You will change. You will change. You will even be tired. When the crisis of your path face you, you'll be tired. If who you say you are is still something you're aspiring towards, you are not it. You don't understand. No, that's not the way God works. Vision. Vision. So, let's go to family, for example. Do you have a vision for your ministry? Do you have a vision for your family? Which kind of people are you raising? You will not choose their profession. I'm not talking about their profession. What kind of people are you raising? What kind of person? Because your family is like an enterprise, so you are the head, you are the visionary. What do you embody that they are experiencing? How are you communicating that? Are you helping them navigate that path? There are some of us here, your father died and left you certain assets that are not in the entity called an investment company. There's no continuity with that. Don't you know that? I'm not even sure many people understood what I said. I'm not sure. When I started this called a global investment company, I have 40% of the company, 30 to my wife. That's how many? 70. Remaining 30, 15 to my children. It's very political. Because I don't trust nobody. So I have 40%, my wife has 30%. She will need one person to gang up against me. Is that not? And let's say I'm gone. I've already identified how to split the 40 among them. I will always empower her above them. They get tripping tomorrow. And I will own nothing in my name. I will own it in the name of the enterprise. So no family member comes with traditional talk. It's an enterprise. If your name is not there, get the hell out. Vision. Vision. So, if you want your children to see certain things a certain way, or people around you, you will be talking to them. You will be planting the seeds. You'll be explaining what you are doing, why you are doing it. Right? The day my senior girl began to talk to me about, he found the books on my shelf meaningful. She reads them. She's talking to me now about George Clason books, which is Richest Man in Bible. Tell me it's to read. She doesn't know what's happening to her. As she's walking like this, she does not know. Because she's having these conversations with me. I'm imagining someday tomorrow, 40, 50 years, she will say, thank God this guy set me up like this. I told him, I said, let's go play golf. There's a reason for that. The actions are in the book. So, can you bring out your offering? So if you don't have a clear vision, brother, you're just still talking leadership. Because the vision itself is what sells you on a path that you're willing to expend your entire being on. And that's your offering. But if I had to say more, I would have talked to you about the having, okay? I don't want to call it. Let's just say they are valuables. Okay. You have to be the vision and practice the values. Right? You have to be the vision and practice the values. So you have to have the valuables. When you earn people valuables that are not sustained by certain values that is based on the vision, you go back to square one. No continuity. Build a company, don't raise the child as an entrepreneur. You are going back. You are going back. So, you know what they call a transition person? A transition person, one person was saying something like that. A transition person is somebody who stops a pattern in a generation, right? If you are going to be, know that you will start many things and pass it on. And be hooked, no matter what the time is, just get it right. Let's get it right. So, go to school, get a job, go to school, graduate with good grades, get a job. Cancel it. It's a path to mediocrity. Go to school, learn a craft, start an enterprise. That's my model. Go to school, come and start. Go to school, come. Fail, start. Fail again, start. Fail. Investment company, you will pursue your passion. I'm not saying you'll be lazy. You can build an enterprise because it's to do, but it will not be motivated by lack, because most of our visions are better. Go beyond you. Don't build things that outlive you. And God help you, if you marry the wrong person, whether it's the husband or the wife, they know how to spoil things. They will never cooperate for any long-term investment. They know how to spoil things. They will not represent your values. My wife, after Jesus, my wife is my savior. She makes it easy for me to live a visionary life. Someone else would have killed me, would have labeled me lazy, because they will never see the things I see. Your mates are buying their wives their new Range Rover Sport. You are here every day telling me 5 priorities we go eat. No, I'm telling you, get the wrong person. That's what you will hear. No, get the wrong person. That's what you will hear. And they would have people to whom these things will make sense. Their fathers, we have those people. And you will never be able to build consistently on a path because your father-in-law is the devil. You married a woman whose heart, your priority and her priority, they're not the same. They're not the same. If any two shall agree, touching anything that they ask of my Father in heaven, it shall be done. If two people working together believe and focus on the path, oh God, nothing is hard forever. After a while, we get used to the trouble even. Don't you know? I don't know. There's no path that is easy. You just choose your own hard. There is no path that is easy. And anything you have done for 10 years, please know you are already good at it. Some of you are looking for experience. You are experienced in living. You have lived. No, I'm telling you. Have you given your offering? All right. All right. According as his divine power hath given unto us all things that pertain to life and godliness, through the knowledge of him who has called us to glory and virtue. The right, George? All right.